gentlemen, woo, let's put on a show. Oh, what a snipe. I mean, if you have a dream, you gotta chase it no matter what. Always remember, the pain of regret is way worse than the pain of discipline. Another day, another 1v3. Broad shoulders, mythical body. Oh my god, what a shot. I mean, it's obvious. We easily have the best community out there.
Oh shit, wrong planet.
Eyes up, Guardian.
I'm just too good. That's all it is. I truly am the best. Oh my god, what a snipe. I really want you guys to know that I appreciate every single one of you guys that tune in. You guys are literally the reason I'm able to do what I love to do. And I'll forever be grateful for that. Come on, be nice. Yeah, right there, right there. Yeah, thank you. You can stay there too, right there, right over there. Yeah, thank you. My arms do look pretty out of this world.
Oh, you're mean. Oh, you're mean. Oh, you're mean. You're mean.
Yeah, up top. Yo. What the? What? Wait.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, baby!
I have a PS5! I have a PS5!
Oh!
Let's go! Let's fucking go, baby! Crazy fam, today, let's win every game and let's dominate every round. Yo, filet! With the dono, man. Put a 1 in chat if Pips is coping. Thank you for the $2 donation, filet. Oh god. Hey chat, how we doing, bro? How we doing, chat? I'm telling you, man. Like, first of all, last week nobody believed me and there was a patch. Now we can discuss like if that patch was good or bad, you know? That's a completely different conversation. But there was a patch. So I just had 6 eggs, right? So no. Let me walk you through my morning, chat, by the way. Neon, Ad, Miles, Bryant, what's up? Ramirez, Woodward, Monk. Yo, Monk, thank you for the tier 1 sub on Twitch, man. I'm having a bad day. Thank goodness for a Pips stream. Yo, what's up, Monk? You can tell me. We can discuss it. We all have bad days, you know? It's ups and downs in life. Don't let that get to you. You know what I mean? Keep your head up high and keep being you. Appreciate you being here. Scarlet, what's up? Ouija, what's up? Inazumi. Yes, Zumi. Yes. So let me drive you. Let me just walk you through my beautiful morning today, chat. I woke up extremely good looking, right? I got up, had a shower. No, actually, let's roll that back. I got up. I put on my Korean show on Netflix, right? Then I went to my pull-up bar. I grabbed a 45 plate, right? I put the 45 plate on me. I did a few sets of 45 plate pull-ups. Then I put then I put up 2 45 plates on me. Then I did 3 sets of 4 of those, right? Let's keep going. Then I put up extra 20 plate. So we're already at 110, 115 lbs extra body weight, right? I did 4 of those. Then I put on a third 45 plate, meaning so 45, 135 lbs extra weight, and I did 3 of those. Then I hopped into the shower, you know, while my Korean show, by the way, is playing in the background. It's just a good day, you know. Beautiful Korean show about like love and passion and monsters, and just a good show. It's just a good day. Then I have my 6 eggs. Granted, 3 of them full eggs, 3 of them egg whites. Okay, see where we're going right here, right? After that, I grabbed my protein bar and my vitamin drink, and now I'm here with you guys. Now you tell me, can you start a morning better than that? You know what I mean? It's a good day, man. Blessed. Everybody's healthy around me. All that matters, honestly. All that I care about. Everybody's healthy. I get the opportunity to do what I love. You know? Just show us the patch. Jerry, shut the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jerry? The stuff I'm too tired to do at 5 a.m. in the morning. I train after work. Now Jerry's laughing, bro. Fucking crazy, man. What's up, Jerry? Vermocus, what's up? Remember, I'm doing good, Worm. What about you, bro? Right now, it is 12 p.m. midday. Oh, yeah, we had a 42-hour fast, bro. That was kind of crazy. They're going to buff the purifier. They said they're giving more. Bro, if they buff the purifier and it's only handling, I will lose my shit. That's it. That's going to be the last one for me. Like, that's it for me. That's going to be it for me, bro. You okay? Yeah, Verm. I'm doing great. I was like out of energy at the last few hours, but we did great. What country do you live in? I live in the country of Georgia. Chat, thank you for being here, by the way. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet, make sure to slap the like, sub to the channel. We are going to be taking a look at this patch together as it drops in approximately 45 to 55 minutes. Usually drops 10 minutes after it hits 1 p.m. here. So we will go from there. You know? Dude. Oh, we'll see. I see what he did there. He tried to bait me, chat. He tried to bait me. Last time it worked. But not this time, chat. I mean, you did look. No, I wanted to more check like if there's anything that I've missed since the last one, but I don't think there is, right? The 20. Yeah, that was exactly. Was it? No, this is not it. This was it. Yeah, this was it. What time did it drop? Yeah, 1:05. You see what I mean? So it usually drops like 5 minutes after, so we're like 15 minutes after. It did work last time. Yeah, last time it definitely worked. What was the reason for the fasting? I just do it from time to time. I think it's good for your body and your mind and your discipline especially, right? It's good for everything. To put you in the zone, you know? A lot of the times we'll be undisciplined without us realizing it. So to put your mindset and like say no to things that you really want is always a good thing to you know. Yo, pull-ups are awesome, bro. Not enough people do it because it's hard. All right, it's one of the harder things. Like I've seen so many people, like I used to do like Olympic weightlifting, right? So I would do like snatches and jerks and all that kind of stuff. And I would see like huge dudes, like we're talking like big ass bodybuilder dudes as well, who could barely do like 10 pull-ups, you know? And it always fascinated me. I was like, how do you, like you have a bench press where you can do like 500, you know? And then you can only pull your body weight like 7-8 times. That never made sense to me. I never wanted to have that kind of strength. I always wanted to have the kind of strength that you know, people look at you and you're in good shape, you're in great shape, but they don't think that you're as strong. You know what I mean? That was always my goal. Like I didn't necessarily always fight for being the biggest guy or anything. That was never my goal. I always wanted to be like strong. Like people would look at you, dude, you're in great shape, but then would be like, holy shit, you can do 30 pull-ups, you know, that kind of thing. Well, it's never confirmed, yeah. It just drops on Tuesdays. So funny, I have strength, but I can't do pull-ups. Yeah, that's awesome. Imagine this guy's level 10 gives you 1 extra stratagem, but it gives less reinforcement. Now, if we're being honest, right? Like if there is an update that drops today, like let's say a huge stealth update drops today, right? What would you guys want? Like name 3 things in a sentence that you would like to see. Only 3. Let's start off with 3. Top 3 things you want to see, like, and have a discussion here as we're waiting for the patch notes. Fasting is good for body and brains. It heals them too. Yeah, it does. I've also like all of my years, literally, especially the last like 10. When I work out, I always work out on an empty stomach. That's all I do. I've never worked out after eating. I just can't. I just can't. Like it's horrible. Remove player headshots. I like that one. Really want them to give every gun +1 damage. Yep. It's tough, though. I agree. Doing your first pull-up is extremely difficult, but once you can do 2, you can do 3 and then keep... Yes, well, it's not that difficult if you know what you're doing. All you have to do is do negatives. So my kid could do barely 1. Within 7 months, we got him to do 17. Like clean, full extension. Wide pull-ups. And for chin-ups, he can do up to 20. So all I made him do is like you jump up on the bar. You literally jump up on the bar, right? This height, and you stay there as long as you can. And you go down as slow as you can. As slow as you can. And you do like 1 of those. Then you rest for like 30 seconds to a minute and do it 10 times. Do you plan on playing Space Marines 2 game looking... Jerry? Jerry, let me explain something. First of all, take a look. Okay, Jerry? That had nothing to do with the conversation, Jerry. I just wanted you to see. Now, let's talk about this. You fucked up first time, right? You called your... Like, I was having a great time with the community, but then you laughed. So I respect that, okay? Now, Jerry, you are playing with fire, bro. Jerry, let me show you something, Jerry. Let me show you something, Jerry. Okay? Let me show you something, Jerry. Jerry, do you have more questions about Space Marines? Do you, Jerry? Because I have a feeling you do not. You know what I mean? I don't think you do anymore. Yo, Lone Wolf. What's up, man? Remove flare headshots. Revert the nerf fix Titan heads. I like it. Should give Tenderizer 100%, 100 damage, so it'll be a nice even number. Revert nerfs the stagger weapon. I'd still not use the Tenderizer. To be honest, with the ammo so bad on that. Unless they fix the ammo, I don't want to be reloading all the time. You know what I mean? We have listened to your feedback. We have quit ahead of time and even get ready for Space Marine 2, says Ramirez. Blitzer targeting fakes, at least 1 more damage on guns, especially anti-tech. And lastly, a bump on ammo economy across the board. I think ARs should get plus 15 ammo per magazine, maybe with less mags, but numerically the same. The Sickle has 60 bullets, but heat sink on a hot planet, and that's why it's used a lot. The answer is yes, Jerry. I'm gonna be streaming it every day, and I'm gonna be making videos for it every day, bro. Do you think I just make Jerry lock in? I hope this patch adds more giant holes in the ground like nuke nursery missions, because I like baiting charges into there, but a lot of times I fall in. I'm so happy you're not a game dev right now. Make Stalwart primary. I used the pummeler to the other and felt so underperforming. They should give out more mags. Yeah, well, it's the pummeler. Like, what? You know what I mean? We'll see though. Imagine if they took the railgun back to its OG form. Would be a good tire patch. A god tier patch, I'm guessing. Don't make Stalwart primary. All the other primaries would never get picked. That's actually a good point. That's actually a good point. In this current situation, you can't make Stalwart the primary. Yeah, I would agree. What would be the point of using anything else? Tom, what's up, man? Good to have you on stream. Look, Pips, Liberated Concussive via Pummeler isn't even close. The Liberated don't kill shit. That's true. That's true. It's definitely better than the worst gun in the game. Huge dub. That's a huge dub, Ramirez. I see what you're saying. Pamela Anderson. I don't know. For me, it would be like, at this point, like, I think something that would be really, really cool, because it's just to have fun in the game. I would say is give Jump Pack and Arc Thrower a buff, right? I think Jump Pack especially would be really nice. I would like to see a Jump Pack buff. Arc Thrower, Railgun, all that kind of stuff across the board. Add like 1 magazine to 90% of the guns. It's still not going to be OP. They will be buffed. Stalwart won't be that OP. Well, it depends, because Stalwart's ammo economy is actually really, really good. And especially if it transfers to the primary, if it becomes a primary and keeps the ammo economy, bro, that would be kind of wild. Yes, Shannon. If you could fire every weapon with accuracy while jumping, it would be the most fun shit ever. I agree. Hope they buff thermite grenades to add wet fart sound when it explodes, because then I wouldn't be disappointed. I would be amused. Buff? I haven't heard of that for years, says Aton. Well, yeah. Hopefully we hear it today, though. Pre-nerf Pummeler was honestly a really enjoyable support weapon. When you had trustworthy teammates, you could take it and know your teammates could capitalize on your CC despite its own limits. Yeah, I guess. On the other hand, you could just kill those things. And what if they buff the AP of the Emancipator? It could slap against Biles. They should buff grenades, definitely. Yo, Crack, what up, man? Good to see you in chat. Impacts should kill Bile Titans as they used to. Low fire rates turning up by 33%. Wait, impacts don't kill Titans anymore? Nerf Pip's arm. What the hell? I need my arms, bro. I think it would be cool if instead of a stationary reload, the machine gun had you reload at a slower movement speed. Oh yeah, I forgot about impacts. You can't talk good about Pummeler in this chat. Pips is not a man of culture. He only orders chicken nuggets from McDonald's. No, I just don't touch trash in general. I don't eat McDonald's or chicken nuggets. I eat healthy and I stay away from garbage. Hence why I don't use the Pummeler. See what I mean? Jump pack would be nice if you would jump properly. Rico maneuver should be back. There's no new patch yet. Yes, we're waiting for it. It should drop in 40 minutes. I'd like to see the SMGs to get an increase in fire rate. Pommeler mostly. Yeah. Why stun when you can just blast them? Good question, Speed. Jump pack needs a faster cooldown. Yes. Pips, how does it feel using a controller that's covered in Cheeto dust? I don't need Cheetos, bro. Well, if you had said protein, then that would be true. You know what I mean? Jump pack needs the fuel mechanic from Helldivers 1. I've actually never eaten Cheetos. I don't even know how. What is Cheetos? It's chips like Doritos, right? Oh, wait. No, I don't know what this is. Crunchy Cheetos. Puffs. This does not look good, bro. This does not look like something that is good for your, you know what I mean? I make Cheetos powder, says Monk. Cheetos is more thing for a Discord moderator, says Speed. What does that even mean? Support weapons that are the most fun to use for me are Railgun and Quasar. I just wish they were a little better. Yep, so do we. Let me stim in the goddamn air with jump pack. I think everything should be doable in jump pack. Like, why would it be bad if you could hit your shots while jumping? I think it would be awesome. Right? Don't you guys agree? Like, what? All of these little things, man. Like, if you really break them down, they would be so good for the game. Honestly. I think an upgrade system for weapons and stratagems across the board would fix most issues, 100%. Yeah, most likely. Are you crashing a lot, Joe? You can aim mid-air and shoot where you aim during a jump pack jump. Yeah, that's not natural though, and it doesn't feel fun. It's like you're forced to do something, you know? I just want like clean, effective gameplay, you know? That's all I want. Jump over Impaler, throw a precision strike on it would be insane. That's what I'm saying. It would create those Helldiver 2 moments, you know? Imagine snipe shots with AMR and jump back. I'm thinking to myself right now, all primaries should be as good as Stalwart. Imagine snipe shots with AMR. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. 360 grenade toss midair. Yes, sir. They have a weapon upgrade system in their files, but yeah, I don't think we will see that anytime soon. Definitely not. I would assume we will see all of that shit in like in a year time. They have a weapon upgrade. Yeah, I read that one. Yes, and I cycled through at least 4 different teammates per match, says Joe. If Stalwart had 150 rounds, it could be a primary. They said that we need to use stratagems to kill big enemies. Why waste stratagems for shaft clearing, says Alex. Yeah, well, one of the things is the stratagems don't effectively kill all big targets at the same time. Sometimes you need 2-3 of them, right? Not all of them do their job well. There should be an actual aiming system for the jump in the pack, like Boba Fett and yes. I took Railgun with me, bro. It was painful against 2 Titans. So painful. Yeah, it's almost impossible. Unless, like, I uploaded a build for the Railgun where I'm running 3 reds, and that worked. Oh, we need Trump in chat. On the stratagem hero on Destroyer, I have seen Illuminate Flare stratagem. Interesting. Twinbeard just said a chemical warfare. I'd like a perk to carry 2 support weapons. Backpacks have 2 sides. Why do I only have put support weapons on my left? My right is open. Yeah, like we've discussed that idea. I think that idea is amazing for the game. But they probably think it's OP. I was responding to a comment about a wet fart. What did Damien say? Upgrade system, yeah, but what exactly will we upgrade? Sights, magazine size, RPM, range, yeah, all of those things pretty much. Game Spear needs 800 damage, 1800 damage, so I can 2-tap Ball Titan if it doesn't hit the head. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. Like, we'll have to wait and see and figure it out, you know? Like, unfortunately, it has come to the point where you're waiting for the patch, but at the same time, we don't know if it's going to be worse or better, you know? And hopefully it's better. Hopefully we get a cool patch today and we get to test everything out and all that kind of stuff. We have like literally 8 days left until Space Marines 2. Eight days, boys. Time flies, doesn't it, though? I remember when I first saw it a few months ago, and I was like, holy shit, I can't wait. And here we are, 8 days away from one of the most anticipated games ever, especially in this community and genre, you know? Potential game of the year shitting itself with bad decisions. Yeah. I mean, if they do give it game of the year, they probably won't even look at a lot of these things, right? But now that the Black Myth Wukong is also out, I don't know. Nah, Ramiro, it's not gonna work this time because I know she's not here. What's good, Mr. Pips? Says Drago. Hope you have a good stream. Hey, it's better now that you're here. You know what I mean? What do you think is the most picked secondary utility loadout and why? I would assume probably grenade pistol is picked a lot on the bug side, and on the bot side also. Grenade pistol is nice, man. It's nice. I like it a lot actually on the bot side as well. Need to know the name of this fucking song. Which song is it? Here, let me check for you. It's called Short Spillin' by Harris Heller. Short Spillin'. Yes, sir. That's the name. Harris Heller. Grenade pistol remains meta. Yeah. Essentially, why it got a nerf. Because they were probably looking at the usage numbers. And they were like, oh, people are using it. Must be OP. Nerf. Let's bring it down to 6. Nobody asked. Nobody said it was OP, but let's just do it. Patriot Exosuit rocket shoot one-shot charger heads. I think it would boost the mech up a lot. It used to like 3-shot him or 2-shot him, but they shit on that thing. I wish for a patch just so I have reason to test and try the stuff they have changed. Yeah, exactly, man. Space Marines is nothing like Helldivers 2. It's linear for starters and does not play anything like Helldivers 2. Thank God. Thank God. Opinion flamethrower should close bug holes. Would be nice. Bro, don't even... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even want to talk about flamethrower. I'm so heartbroken about that weapon, you know? That's what I fear about Cookout. Shit feels so good. It's too reliable. Yeah, it will 100% get nerfed. Eventually. I feel like they're gonna do what they did last time, where there was a lot of negative feedback and then there was a patch where there was a lot of buffs in terms of stratagems. They're gonna do something similar and then they're gonna drop nerfs again. I don't think they can help themselves. The part of the team that is working on balancing, I think there's one part of that team that just can't help themselves. Like, it's definitely an ego trip, and it is what it is. Cookout wasn't adjusted for breaker incendiary nerf. Hope in a future update they make the sickle sound like a laser weapon. It doesn't act or shoot like a laser weapon though. It's more like a assault rifle, which, you know, it is. Hope in the future update they make this. Yeah, I read that one. Grenade pistol is utility king, while other pistols are just mid. Tips, do you like Monster Hunter? Yes, I'm 100% going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. We're going to be making content and streaming it a lot. A lot. I have a lot of hours in Monster Hunter, the previous game. I loved it. I absolutely farmed the shit out of it. I had a great time with it. The only problem I had was like inviting friends and shit was really a pain in the ass. But I'm definitely, when it comes out 2025, we're definitely getting into a chat. Yeah, for sure. It's a great game. I saw Crimson Desert too, but I think that Monster Hunter is just, in terms of like, even if you look at it from the content standpoint, right? Like there's playing with friends and gearing and upgrading and making cool setups and defeating bosses. It's just cool. Rez, what's up, my guy? Also Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's it in Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, I really liked Monster Hunter Wilds. I really, really did. And I can't wait to try it out. I can't wait to try it out. You know, I'm definitely going to be making content for it. It's just such a sick game. Let's be honest, bro. It's such a sick game. It's just such a sick game. And the previous Monster Hunter was a blast for me, man. I finished the game. I didn't get into the DLCs because all of my friends stopped playing. And like, I didn't want to play it alone anymore because I had grinded so much of the game. Right? Yeah. Wilds looks like it's doing realism right away, unlike Arrowhead. It looks really good, bro. It looks really good. And like everything that they've added, right? Like the game feels fresh, looks fresh, like the animations, the graphics, the new engine. It's just, I don't know. It looked really good to me. I do not like Control in Monster Hunter World. Dropped it because of it. Well, the thing is, what character did you play? A lot of characters in Monster Hunter feel completely different. What weapon? I'll probably either play the Switch Axe or I'm going to be playing Hammer. That's usually what I did in the previous game. I like the big boy numbers. You know what I mean? The big boy numbers. So if there's no patch, there is going to be a patch. There's always a patch on Tuesdays, no matter how small. They nerfed aerial insect glaive apparently, which if it's true, it's huge L for me and a lot of other people. Look, there's always going to be changes with new games. And I know that people say different things just from watching like an hour or two gameplay, but I never agree with that in general. Like even if I read a buff or a nerf, I don't necessarily get excited or not excited because I want to try it. Like you need to try these things. A lot of the times in video games, people will take a look at the patch notes and something will say nerf, right? Like this was a case in Destiny 2. Terabah recall nerfed, for example. Like it was an SMG and nobody would touch it. But honestly, there was almost no difference. And I would still use it and absolutely annihilate people with the weapon. So you have to test all of these things in game to actually feel it out. Yes, there might be something wrong with it, but there might be other things that are better about it. Space Marine 2 is coming sooner or later. No one will remember Helldivers. Well, that happens to every game, right? When a new game comes out, the population of this said game drops. And I don't think this... yes, IDJ, hopefully. We're waiting for it. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, every time there's a patch. Guns and bow are cool with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it looked really cool for sure. I don't hear anyone talk about the last sight. I feel it's among the worst primary weapons, and it's been completely forgotten. Yeah, that's why you don't hear anybody talk about it. Just dog shit. You know? Lance main, let's go. Also, you can carry 2 weapons into the field. That's awesome. In Wilds, we'll be able to bring 2 weapons on a hunt. That is huge. That is actually huge. Holy shit. I didn't even know that. 100% game I've played and nerfed a combo. Made it go from 3 shotting people to 1 shotting with 1 more debuff. Got called a hacker all the time. Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens a lot, you know? Give the scythe a better scope. While I agree with that, and it does need like a scope or whatever, like many other weapons in the game, I don't think... I would not use Scythe just because it got a new scope, you know? Scythe is all right against bots. Yeah, but you're not going to be using all right because it's just not good enough. You know what I mean? It's not good enough. The reality is nobody wants to use tools that are all right. I don't think it's fine. I think it's okay, but you'll never use it. Imagine a railgun with the AMR. But if it was fine, more people would be using it. You know? I feel like it's just... See, the problem with this game has become that the bar is so low that we say these things just to cope. And I do the same too. You know what I mean? I do the same. I'll say the blitzer is amazing, because in reality, if you take a blitzer and put it into any other game, it's probably like you would never fucking touch that game, you know. But in this world, it is insane, because there's nothing better for it. There might be some weapons that are pretty good, but even those weapons, like if you take Cookout and like let's put it in any other game like Destiny 2 or the First Descent, whatever, you're never touching that shit ever, period. The same goes for Scythe, same goes for Blitzer. You're just never touching it, because there's weapons that are absolutely ridiculous. Think of a variety of builds, people who would use BC tiers weapons, but there's a lot of D and fire dumpster tier weapons too. Yeah, Scythe needs more damage over time while hearing like most of the guns do, probably firing. They all suffer from damage or magazine sizes. Railgun cope is so real, so many people shout it is good. Yeah, exactly. That's a good example. Well, Railgun is pretty good on the bot side though, currently, because once again, the bar is so low and there's so little amount of tools that are actually good, that if you take... Bro, if you take 10 shits, right? 10 of the shits, and you sparkle one of them with strawberries, the one with strawberries is gonna be a better shit than the other 9 shits, because at least it doesn't smell as bad, but it's still shit. You see what I mean? It's just that where we are. It's Survivors 2, not Helldivers 2 now. Yeah, unfortunately, it is on higher difficulties, you know. But once again, I mean, if you're playing with a team, it's not, you know. Who am I? Yeah, you still have to run a lot. The only thing Railgun doesn't kill on bots is Factory Stratus, which is low-key fine. Yeah. I will say though, like in terms of I've played games since I was fucking 5. Like literally, I got my first console when I was 5 or 4 even. I could barely hold the controller. This is probably... Let me think. Yeah. This is... Yeah. This is probably the most underpowered I've ever felt in a video game. I'm gonna say it. I don't think I've ever felt any more underpowered than this. I can't name a game. I cannot name a game. Like, what is there? What game is there where you feel more underpowered on higher levels? Like, we're talking multiplayer co-op / live service, obviously. Well, League of Legends is completely different. And the reason it's different is it's, first of all, it's a MOBA, obviously. And MOBAs are actually highly skill-based. Very highly skill-based, right? Let's be honest. I used to play Smite and I was extremely good at the game. When it came out, dude, we were destroying people. We were winning like online tournaments and winning some money too. It was actually really fun. But it's very team-based / communication-based / skill-based. There's a lot of shit to it. And this game has none of that. This is a PvE game, which I've said this before and I'll say it again. And this is not disrespectful or anything, and I don't mean it in that way. But I've been playing like sweaty PvP games all my life, and I've never seen a good PvP player suffer in a PvE game. But I've always seen a good PvE player suffer in a PvP game, because like the PvP stress is different, and it's one of those things where you're either very, very good in terms of staying calm and collected, or you're an insanely good player. But the best case is the combination of both, right? So a lot of people, right, like they get their, you know, heart rate up and everything, for example, playing PvE games, which is awesome and it's fun. But imagine all of that and then like multiply it by 10. That's what happens in PvP. I am in the country of Georgia, Brendan. So it's a completely different ball game, right? So you can't really compare a PvP game to a PvE game. You know what I mean? It's different. compared is that there was a patch where they touched how the PvE in LOL in League of Legends worked, and it just felt shit to do the PvE part. Yeah, I get it. I absolutely understand it. You're talking about jungle and all that kind of shit, the ads that you're killing there. But still, it's a PvP game overall, you know? Like, you can take Hunt Showdown also then, which is PvE/PvP. But, you know, you can be very good at PvE there. But if you meet a PvP player that is better than you, you're going to get shit on. You know what I mean? Kamiho? Yeah. I believe that is the case. However, that said, in terms of like a PvE game, it has always been that like every time I played a PvE game, there's some kind of power fantasy where you also get progression and you get better and you get stronger. Therefore, your enemies feel weaker, even though they're stronger. And then eventually you're going to meet a boss that is on your level, which will be like a skill/damage check. And then you'll move on, right? This game just suffers from that. And I think that's what people are noticing the most. That's why like a lot of my comments when you go to videos will be like, well, at least we'll have this power in Space Marines too. And you can see from that, right? Because in a way, making content is like a social what's the word, like rating statistics. So I can look at the analytics, I can look at the comment section and make out where the community's mind is at. And when you see so many comments about Space Marines 2, you understand that people want that, you know? That's what they want. Like, they want that power fantasy. They want having fun. They want to blow shit up. They want to smash these aliens and rip them to pieces and cut them in half. And they want that shit, you know? Because that's always been the fun of gaming, giving you the ability to be someone you're not in real life, right? You want to be that hero. You want to destroy stuff. You want to save dudes. Or if you want to be evil or whatever it is, it gives you the out to be something that you either wanted to be and never got the ability to be, or you just want to unplug and have fun. And when you don't have the ability to do at least one of those, then it gets very repetitive, right? And it's just facts that since the game has started, you know, tools have been taken away. Is it just me or that tanks still a little bugged? Most of the things are still bugged. I don't know about tanks. I played automatons literally for like maybe 5 hours since Escalation of Freedom. I'm never doing it again. I'm waiting until they fix that shit completely, and if they fix that shit, I'll play it. I'm not about to lose my brain cells in a game mode where I'm getting shot through mountains. I'm good. You know? Hope the Gloom gives us more cool new terminates. Good games shouldn't have artificial difficulty, like tripling the health of the enemies is a common one. Yeah, well, see, like it always still comes down to progression, because I have like I believe we have like as a team we had like over like 2,000 hours or something in Division 1. And Division 1 had the problems, so did Division 2, of like, you know, what's the word? Bullet sponges, right? Like their bosses would be bullet sponges mainly. They had mechanics, but they would be bullet sponges a lot of the time. But I didn't mind that. And the reason I didn't mind that, because it was tied to progression. So when I would kill the boss, I would get an item that would be a set item that would be really good for my character and so on. Or if it wasn't a side item, regardless, it was a good weapon or an upgrade to my system. So the time that I invested and put into it and killed this boss and damaged this boss and played with my team over and over and over to farm this specific boss, it made sense because I would get eventually rewarded, right? And then I would take that item and bring it into the dark zone and dominate other players, and it was fun. So there has to be some kind of progression system that really makes it worth your time to put into, even if there's a problem of increased HP and so on. The problem is that when you only increase HP and you don't give me the tools to deal with the said increase, then it's a problem. Because once again, you come back to the power fantasy and it's getting lost, you know, in the midst of chaos, and people don't want that, you know? A good game should give more enemies to fight, new moves, or just better AI. Pips in 50 minutes when there's no patch. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. See you next week. I think there is going to be a patch. Every time we've done a stream like this, there has been a patch. We haven't had one, I believe. What? We'll see. You know, the reality is, they have a 60-day plan, and I think like they should utilize every Tuesday as much as they can. Even if it's small changes, they should be utilizing it, you know? Am I tripping, or do factory shrouded turrets suddenly shoot 3-5 times ever since the last patch? I couldn't tell you. Or had sees people stream. No, I don't. I hope that they're not upset or anything. I really love the game, and I've only given like constructive criticism. I've never been like rude, or I've never been like, okay, it might come across rude when I say this is dog shit, but it's also true. And sometimes the truth can be rude, I guess. So if my language is that way, I'm just that way, and I'm not gonna fake it in front of a camera. I am who I am, and I promised you guys I'd be who I am, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Pips, we all know you clearly messaged the devs ahead of time for your patch stream. I wish I had a communication with them, like a direct communication. I would be okay with being NDA'd or whatever, because I would be able to give them feedback. You know, I think that would, but at the same time, I think, no, I actually don't want it, because I think that would annoy me even more. Zinni, what's up? I think that would annoy me even more. Yeah. Because like I would know what you guys want, and I would give them the feedback, and it wouldn't happen. Most likely, probably. Or maybe it would. You never know. But if they do a test server, I would like to test for them. For sure. I would sign whatever NDA they want me to sign. I wouldn't say a word. I'm Georgian, so if you tell me not to talk, I won't talk. I'm, you know, we're kind of different breed, kind of loyal. So if I give you my word is a word. I don't play around with that shit. I think it's funny that the fantasy they were aiming for was the experience of a stormtrooper in Star Wars Battlefront. You were stronger than this is clone, and you weren't missing shots much. Did you play Division 2? Yes, I played the Division 2, and can you guess why I stopped playing after a month? Crafted? Looking forward to the next bite-sized nothing patch. Gonna be late, says Zinni. Hey, let's keep that positive mindset, man. Yesterday we dropped to, what was it, like, I was checking the Steam charts, actually. It was bad. Wait, what was it? Yeah, 8,500. This was yesterday, right? Yeah. Damn, bro. Oh, no, 8,400. Lack of PvP support. No. So what they did with Division 2, I was so excited for that game. I was going to make a lot of content for that game. But what they did was like, for all the people that have been watching me, you guys know, like I go out, like we've done 37-hour streams, bro. Like that's how we do it, you know? Like when a new game launches and there's PvP in it, yeah, like I don't sleep pretty much, right? I stream, make content, stream, make content, stream, make content. Because that's what I'm really good at. That's PvP, okay? So PvP builds and guides and all that kind of shit. I love doing that. But the thing is, in that game, I was very excited, but I would grind something and they would take that item, my whole build, they would nerf it. The first time they did it, I was like, okay, I'll farm out a new build. So I farmed it out. And guess what? Boom, nerf again. Then I was like, okay, I'll do it again. I'll farm out a new build. I farmed this weapon that was insane and these items and made a build. Boom, nerfed again. That was it. I was like, I'm not playing anymore. It was fun for as long as they lasted. You literally do not respect my time. I'm wasting my fucking time. Exactly. I remember they nerfed the sniper build and it was fucking bad, bro. I farmed my ass off and everything was getting nerfed. I asked the Destiny 2 PvP balancing. Yeah, Destiny 2's PvP balancing. Destiny 2, while being probably the best game in its genre, 100%, right? I don't think anything comes close, especially the raids. I've played so many MMOs in my life. So many MMOs, like Guild Wars and Aeon and like Warhammer and so many of them. We're talking like for years. I've never played a game that had as amazing of raids as Destiny 2 had. Fucking Destiny 2 raids were next level, bro. They were next level. For sure. Had a crit build and it got nerfed to the ground. Yep. What do you think if they drop an orbital nuke and it can take out a heavy nest solo? Well, technically this is end of the month, so they do drop new stratagems end of month, but you never know. The dungeons too. Dungeons were peak, yeah. Some of the dungeons. I think a lot of them were overhyped. I think a lot of the secret missions got like so bad towards the end. Do you think they should buff the jump pack? Yeah, of course. Of course. What's the... It doesn't even deal damage. And the hunters jump more than the fucking jump pack. Yeah, buff it. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's not... It's... You literally... You can't even utilize it as well on the bot side unless you're playing stealth, right? Easy content, give free stratagems for people to play around this week. In the meantime, I don't think they're going to do that. They might drop something today, like in terms of a new stratagem, but like every other week, I don't think so. I mean, we'll see what the patch is. We'll see, and we'll go from there. If there is one, there is one. There isn't one, there isn't one. I go back to watching my Korean shows. You know what I mean? And in 2 days, we got the first Descendant Season 1 launch. So I'm going to be streaming the hell out of that, chat. So you guys better be there. It's going to be a good time. Just make jump pack, put out fire when you jump. Jump pack should have a ship module which uses the dark matter we blew up the Tyranid planet with for fuel. We have listened to your feedback. We have removed the jump pack. But we gave the dark fluid backpack. Oh, I'd take that. What Korean shows you watching? Bro, I'm watching everything. I love Korean shows. Korean shows have been a gold mine of fucking amazing entertainment for sure. First Destiny, you mean? First Destiny was amazing. Single player headshots are the most unfun and annoying thing in the game. Another example of like us being super weak, right? Still worth getting in to First Descendant. Now, first time playing? Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's always time, bro. Like, it's a new game. It's only been out for like 2 months or something. But it's gonna probably feel late after like a year, you know? Like a funny way, or are they actually fire? No. They're... Do you mean like the Korean shows? Bro, they're amazing shows. They have award-winning shows like Squid Games and like we are all, what is the name? Like the zombie, they have amazing zombie ones. Sweet Home was amazing. Alice in Borderland was amazing. There's just so many good shows. I don't know, Philip. Feels like we haven't gotten a good stratagem in ages. The mines were so bad. I actually think the mines are not that bad, but they need a little bit of adjustment. Train to Busan. Yeah, I've heard really good stuff about that one. But is that a show or is that a movie? IDJ. I love walking into a Titan's leg and just getting one shot. Movie, that one. Yeah, exactly. All of Us Are Dead. Yes, that one. That was insane. That was such a good show. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm gonna watch Train to Busan for sure. A lot of people talk about it. Did you see the Borderlands 4 announcement? No. The school one? Yes, Ramirez. Yo, Pips, you should watch the Borderlands movie. I hear it's a goated and very... Yeah, okay. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there, Sin. The live is good. Claptrap's birthday party was super sad. The show about zombies in feudal Korea is good too. Oh, Kingdom. Kingdom was also so good. Kingdom was so good, bro. I finished the 2 seasons. I'm waiting for the 3rd one. It was so good. They made the Borderlands movie for people who play Borderlands and then punish you if you know anything about Borderlands lore. I agree, says Ramirez. Patch with buff flamethrower. Nerf again. Kingdom is awesome. Yeah, Kingdom was good. But they did? Oh, it's canceled? Did they cancel Kingdom? Why? So good, bro. Sweet Home is also Korean zombies. They love zombies. Also a good show. Sweet Home was good. Sweet Home was really, really good. Yeah. You know what was also very good? But there's a new season coming out soon. What was the name of that? So monsters show out of nowhere and start killing people, right? And the people think that, you know, it's some kind of divine intervention because they think that the monsters are only killing bad people and that they take their souls. But then there happens something where the monsters start killing good people and other stuff. I don't want to spoil it. I forgot the name. What was the name of that one? Big Dark Swole Demons. Yeah, that one, bro. Yeah, for sure. Patch usually drops in 5 minutes from now. But I don't remember the name. They were jacked, bro. One Piece is real, but the update isn't real. Let's wait for it. It usually drops in the first 15 minutes after 1 p.m. What was the name of it? The Night Eats the World is another good zombie movie. It is a French, I think. Interesting. Right now, I'm just watching Korean because it's so cool. The comedy, romance, drama. Yes! Yes, I do, Jay. I watched... Jay, are you Korean? If no patch, then Helldivers 1. We'll see. So I watched... Queen of Tears and then Business Proposal. I watched those 2. Bro, they were so cool, bro. Like, yeah, I am. That's awesome, Jay. Dude, you guys have amazing culture. And this is going to be surprising to hear probably, but it's a lot of things in your culture are very close to my culture. And I really like it. Really, really like it. I think that you guys, the fact that you make those kind of dramas where it's all about, like, you know, the man being man and being respectful towards women and taking care of their family, that's a huge dub. And I feel like that's good for your generations. And that's awesome for you guys. So I was like really, really surprised by seeing that. And it's a good thing to know that you guys are on that path. Hellbound. Yes. That's the one with the jacked demons. That was a good one, bro. And it's very intriguing, like what's really happening. Hellbound was good. That was the culture of a lot of countries a few years ago. Yeah, it was. And it should be. Because regardless, like when I leave my house and my kid is at home, like my kid is with his mom right now on a vacation for like 4 and 5 days. And when he left the house, I told him, you're the man there. Make sure to protect and take care of your mom. Because he's 17 and it's his job now. You know, he's a man, so he should be able to do that. That's why he does boxing and that's why he works out. And mentally, I try to get him to that point where he understands that. And you could see it, like his eyes light up and he goes, yeah, Dad, I know. And that's how it should be. So I respect the fuck out of that in the Korean shows. 6 minutes over. Usually it has dropped even 15 minutes after, so we're gonna wait. Still culture in Muslim countries. That's good. That's awesome, man. I gotta learn more about Georgia too. Georgia is a beautiful country, man. It's a small, beautiful country. We have one of the most ancient histories in the world, and we have we have 2 writings, and we are one of the 12 countries that have their own writing. Our history is very rich. It's all war and war. We've had insane wars. We're the first country in Europe to create grape wine in Europe, dated all the way back to the 4th to 5th century. So yeah, it's very interesting. Thank you, Simple. Yes, I do. Khachapuri, the best. Yes, sir. Let's wait. B just said it. Supposed to be like this guy? Vitamin? Okay. Okay. Ready for... No, I'm not playing. Definitely not playing. Damn, man. So not even the fix. Like, they didn't even fix the... They didn't even fix the... They didn't even fix the fucking flamethrower bug. Manage to hit the Hell guy. It's instant kills. Or those kills are silent. If they aren't watched, you kill them in any... The back, the group that doesn't start it. And the visuals for flamethrower. That flamethrower bug is going to be in the game for 4 months. Let's be honest. Yeah. Thick fillet content equals his message equals bullshit. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro? Better not talk bad about my guy here, man. Flamethrower taking notes from the spear and becoming absolutely useless for months on end. His name is Cope Master. I would slap his teeth out. Literally one slap. So you see, like, this is what I mean though, right? Like, in terms of what they don't understand in terms of the momentum they're on, because all of these decisions that they're making from week to week adds up. And if you keep doing this for a few weeks, and then let's say you drop a good patch in 4 weeks, nobody's gonna care. Yo, what's up, man? We're waiting for the patch secret, but there is no patch. Unfortunately, there is no patch. I'm looking for something. Give me 1 second, chat. So we can have fun. Yo, there was I haven't seen this one. Okay, we're taking a look at this one. 1 second.
Ready to make landfall. Here with more, please welcome Saber Interactive's Chief Creative Officer, it's Tim Willits. How you
Yo,
doing,
what up, Tim?
Thank you for having me.
Are you having a good Gamescom so far?
This has been a great Gamescom, and the reception on the game has been great.
Amazing, wonderful. We got some questions for you. You got the first one, didn't you, love?
Yeah, I'd like to know, because this is a follow-up to the game that released back then, and knowing that there's quite a following to the Space Marine universe. I mean, the game itself, that the IP that the franchise is based on, has been ongoing for many years.
Yeah.
What's it like working with a team like Games Workshop to bring something like that to life?
Nice.
Yes, it's been a great honor for us to work with Games Workshop.
There we go.
And,
there we go.
Working with Games Workshop, we worked hand in hand on the story, the setup, the Space Marine chapters, even like the enemies that you fight. So it was a great collaborative effort.
Yeah, no, I can totally imagine. And because of that, with the 45 years, you say, of history, I imagine there's quite a challenge when it comes to making a sequel to a popular game for core fans who've been with you the whole time, but even trying to entice new folks who, like myself, I haven't played the first Space Marine game. So I'd love to hear a little bit more about, what does this mean for those who have played for ages or maybe uninitiated to 40K?
Yes, that's a great
This makes
question.
me
It was
so happy,
definitely
bro.
a challenge to create a game that both respected the franchise, respected the fans, but also was approachable enough for people to play it. Now, I know you said you haven't played Space Marine 1.
Please don't hurt me, Tim. I'll get round to it.
That is totally fine. Yes. Don't worry that, if you haven't played the franchise, jump into
Yes,
Space Marine
smash
2.
'em, bro.
If you're just a fan of over-the-top, in-your-face action games,
So let me explain what would happen if this was the current meta we have in Helldivers 2. Okay? So right here,
me too.
when we would see these guys running, none of these dudes, right? Let's say this is me, this is FaZe, and this is Filet, right? We would turn around and fucking run. And drop like 57 stratagems to kill 47 hunters.
I'll get round to it.
that is totally fine. Yes. Don't worry that,
Not in this
if you
game.
haven't played the franchise, jump into Space Marine 2. If you're just a fan of over-the-top, in-your-face action games, this is the game
That
for you.
sounds like a bit of us.
Yeah. Me
But
too.
for the fans that have been there all along the way, they played the originals, how have they helped, your community, basically, in
Show me some
that we
gameplay,
are
bro.
delivering the game and the experience that really is true to the franchise, and to really make you a true Space Marine, to that power fantasy of being the most.
Does this guy know I'm watching right now? Is that what's happening, chat? Is that why he keeps saying these words? Please listen to what the man said. I literally talked about this a few minutes ago.
Of being the most
Listen.
badass soldier in the universe.
Yeah?
I mean, have you seen this?
No.
That power fantasy of being the most.
Let him repeat it.
Make you
repeat it.
a true Space Marine. That power fantasy.
Yes. No. Say that again, man. What was that?
That power fantasy.
Yeah, okay, got
of
it.
being the most badass soldier in the universe.
I mean, have you seen the sort of stuff they're up against? It's crazy, right?
I was going to say, looking at it, that was going to be my next question, actually, is how is this love and this influence reflected in the action and the pace of the game that we're looking at here? Because this looks, well, you said it's quite intense. It looks really full on.
Yeah.
Yes. The key to Space Marine 2 is both the complex melee system and the range combat.
Okay.
One of the
Talk to
things
me.
that you will see is, Titus has to use everything in his arsenal, from blocks to hits to dodges to grabs to glory kills.
Nice.
It's really a very visceral, intense, and in your face.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks so good. So Do all of them have different kind of that up-close melee ability that we just saw as well? I know there are
Pick it
multiple
up.
folks you can play.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So one of the great things about the game is we have a campaign where you play as Titus, and he has 2 squad mates whom the computer can play them or your buddies can play
Oh,
with you.
fun, okay.
Yes,
Great.
and then we have a PvE campaign where you can play as your own
Guys are way
Space
too
Marine.
good. The Space
And you
Marines,
can
bro.
customize your Space Marine. You can be the chapter that you
the
want.
whole point.
You can upgrade.
That's great.
And then that also leads to PvP. So you can go head-to-head with other humans playing as Space Marines.
Oh, that sounds good.
Absolutely.
That's a
superb.
bit of us. I like that. And there's the range stuff that we're
Yeah.
seeing here
Yes.
now. Yeah.
This
Yes.
is the thing, like, the action is very intense, and at times the number of enemies can get quite overwhelming as well. It's not just about the fact that you're dealing with someone far away, maybe someone up close, because I can deal with one dude.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
He's fine with that.
Tell me about
for
the sort
sure.
of technology you've had to develop to allow for there to be so much going on screen at once.
Yes, so the key critical component
Oh my
of this
God.
experience.
That was sick. by
Yes,
the way.
that is
Are you
an
kidding?
awesome glory
We
kill.
just need
Well,
to
that is
quickly
not
go,
true at all,
Nice
Bob,
job,
because
Tim. Like
the
that.
PvP in the first game was actually very loved, and a lot of people enjoyed it. So
Tim.
Yes. So the Swarm engine. The Swarm engine was developed by Saber Interactive in World War Z, and that has been developed, and now we're in Swarm Engine 2,
Oh.
where we can bring, massive amounts of Tyranids, never seen before, and they just come at you and they break apart, and every one of those Tyranids, based on our new AI director, starts thinking, and they're thinking about killing you. And it is an over-the-top war, like epic, like never seen before, epic war, where you are the main fighter.
And is this just going around in the skybox? Because I don't know about you, Henry, but the idea of like loads of Tyranids flying at me sounds kind of fun. Is it something that you can see from a distance, or are they like coming at you?
Yeah, they're much scarier.
They're
sound like-
just Tyranids.
yes, especially when they're hundreds and hundreds.
Well,
Yo,
yeah,
what's
that's
up,
true.
Face?
Yes,
Yeah.
but they come at you with everything, and you need to use every weapon in your arsenal. Every move that you practice to stay alive. You can see here where the Tyranids are moving into the battlefield, and they're just on their way.
falling off.
It's nuts. And as they approach, they immediately break out into individual units that have their own AI.
I was going to say, how does that work with the swarm? Are they all on a set path, or as soon as they land, is it just like the fastest route they can get to you and start messing you up?
nah, this
So
looks
our new
insane,
advanced
bro.
AI director coordinates the battle.
Nice.
So the swarm can come from different directions. The swarm kind of like breaks apart, like when they separate. That can happen at different times, based on the state of the battle,
Yeah.
based on what you're doing, and based on what your Space Marine buddies are
They're
doing.
also
Tim,
quite
you've
reactive.
done it again. Did you see that one?
No, I'll watch
that
out
one
for
was
that one.
sick. Watch the show back.
Oh, that one was-
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I'm so distracted. This looks so good.
You just said that they assess what the state of the battle is.
Yeah.
So does that mean they're also reactive? And if they're thinking, oh, he's got this lane covered, let's direct some around
Nice,
here to
yeah.
sort of flank. Is that the sort of thing you're talking about?
Yes. So you are a Space Marine. You're
Yeah.
a Primaris Ultramarine. Okay. But we can't make the game super easy for you.
Nah.
So you'll feel like, yeah, I'm bashing these Tyranids, but then they overwhelm you, and then the AI.
Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that? Did you hear that? Is there anything else that we've been asking for? Is there anything else that we've been asking for? How is this a hard thing to understand? What is so complicated? Why is this rocket science? Why? Because it's really not. Right? Take that.
Oh, you'll feel like, yeah, I'm bashing these Tyranids, but then they overwhelm you, and then
You feel like you're bashing the Tyranids. The only time I feel like I'm bashing anything in HD2 is literally when I'm landing on something with my pod. And half of the time, shit doesn't even die. You know? Is your desk. Very fucking true. I take back my statement about the pod. The only thing that I'm ever bashing is my big ass head across my desk. This stream quickly turned into Helldiver's emotional support stream, waiting for him to say Tyranids by accident. It's Tyranids. Be careful.
The AI director can bring in more advanced units.
So we can bash shit, but they bring in more advanced units. Yo, Speed! What's up, baby? Where you been? So, see, this is where I'm getting a little bit like now I'm getting pissed off, bro. See what I mean? I'm gonna calm down. I promise you I'm not gonna get like, I'm okay.
From different directions, you know, they can flank you. So the ultimate goal is to feel like you're not going to survive, to feel like this is you're going to lose, but you make it and you win.
Nah. This guy knows what he's doing, bro. This guy has been watching the streams, bro. He knows, chat. He knows what he has to say to get my nipples stiffened, bro. That's what's happening right now. Everything that is said for the last 45 seconds, I could cut butter with my nipples right now, bro. Let me listen to that again.
You know, they can flank you. So the ultimate goal is to feel like you're not going to survive, to feel like this is you're going to lose.
Nah,
or advanced
this guy
units.
Tim
We can't
is
make the
such a-
game super easy for you.
Nah.
Okay.
So you'll feel like, yeah, I'm bashing these Tyranids, but then they overwhelm you, and then the AI director can bring in more advanced units.
Nah,
from different
this guy
directions.
knows, bro.
You know, they can flank you. So the ultimate goal is to feel like you're not going to survive, to
Oh,
feel
I'm
like
gonna
this
feel like
is
a
you're
lot
going to
of
lose,
things.
but you make it and you win, and it's a great feeling.
It's like at every opportunity, you're just about to like close the gap, feel like you're getting ahead, and
Yeah.
then you guys are just like Sebulba, just chucking a wrench in my engine. Oh, I'm falling back again, and it's all over. Got to work from scratch again.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes, it's very
Good
intense.
reference, Henry.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Very on
Cheers.
brand for you. I like it. Yeah, that's that gameplay we were just looking at, by the way. The sheer size of it. Yeah, here we go. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can see a little bit of the
Yes.
storm here. Maybe.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think we'll see it next. That's gonna be a mistake if they do that. They shouldn't drop the next buff next week. That would be a huge mistake.
flying. They're flying
opinion.
Tyranids. You know, in this particular battle, you know, they're attacking these huge kind of radio
Bro,
towers,
look at
you
that.
just kind of radio. They're particular battle, you know, they're
That's
attacking
insane.
these huge kind of radio towers,
Nice.
and you just like destroy them as you try to survive, because they start landing. Different units start landing on the same platform that you're on. And as you can see, there's lots of ways that you can go about killing bad guys.
Yeah, not for you, mate.
So it's not just mindless violence. There is also quite a lot of like objectives, mechanics to be following as well.
Strategy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you played the first one, and I know you haven't, that's okay.
I might. I've got
this
some
is-
homework to do. I
This
understand.
is our melee system is much more advanced. It's much deeper, and our range combat system is also much more advanced. So I like to call it the dance of death, where you have your melee, your blocks, your reaction.
Nah, this guy needs to stop right now, bro. The dance of death. Let that sink in for a second. Right?
The dance of death.
You know what I mean? Like, that sounds sexy, bro. He knows all the buzzwords.
Your critical hits, and then you can also pull up your ranged weapons, take out enemies from a distance, and you really need to learn how to use the tools in your arsenal of death to win the battle.
And it's not just the people right in front of you. I know we're taking things off the chain here, the Tyranids, but the chain's integrity in the top right corner. So I'm clearly guessing that if you let that get to zero,
Yes,
so good for you.
mission over for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
definitely.
absolutely. Were there any other technical developments that really plussed up Space Marine 2, by the way?
So this is our own technology.
Nice.
And when you build this technology for a game, you can make it awesome. You know, we talked about the swarm.
Did you guys hear that?
We talked about the AI director. It's crossplay.
No?
Yes.
Ooh, I love that.
So you can beat up your buddies.
I will.
You know,
You
and
will.
You're
yes.
first, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yes, and then the true you can play solo, you can play PvE, and there's a full-fledged PvP mode as well. So it's a very dense game. It's as dense as a Space Marine.
Oh, I love it. So give us some more juicy information. When can we actually get our hands on it?
So Space Marine 2 comes out September 9th. If you pre-order it now, you can play it early.
Yes,
It's right around the corner.
Wow.
We're testing the servers, making sure that the infrastructure can survive the Tyranid horde that's coming. We feel good. The reactions to the gamers here playing it's great. We're excited and we want to get it out the door.
Amazing.
Thank you, Tim.
It sounds like you're super busy. We'll let you get back to.
Okay, there was another one that I wanted to watch real quick. Where was it? What did we watch right now? It was this one that we watched, right? Yes, the new DLC.
To bring you that information now and show off what you actually will get if you pre-order a certain version of Space Marine 2. So let's jump in. Let's break it all down and let's get waffling. So please, everyone, for a second, just take a look at this image in the background, because I know there's still a bit of uncertainty on what you get with certain editions for Space Marine 2. If you've pre-ordered the standard edition, then you get the McCragg's Chosen DLC and you get the base game. If you get the gold edition, you get everything from the standard edition plus the 4-day early unlock and access to the season pass. And if you get the Ultra edition, you get everything from the gold edition plus the Ultramarines Champion Pack. This is very important because we're going to be showing this off in a second, and it's absolutely amazing. Well, I think it's amazing anyway. And the Collector's Edition, you get access to everything, plus you get the Lieutenant Titus statue, the Collector's Edition Steelbook, and the Art Book. Now we have information regarding what that stuff is. This has just come out over on the Xbox site, so let's jump into that and take a look. Now, back over to this window, because this is one of the packs, and this is McCragg's Chosen DLC. We've seen this before, but I just want to quickly go over it for people who are still wondering. It says, description, bear the honored colors of the Ultramarines on your power armor and weapons with McCragg's Chosen cosmetic DLC, granting you a unique pauldrons with the Crux Turbinatus design, exclusive skins for your chainsword and bolt rifle. And if I click on the image, you get to see it there. So the shoulder pad, the chainsword, and the bolt rifle, those are the skins. It's not the Marine in the background who's just grey. You know, that is just a standard grey model, unpainted. It's the Crux Terminatus, the chainsword, and the bolt rifle.
Let's go, lovers.
That is that DLC pack if you've pre-ordered it with that version of the game. So that comes with the base version plus with the game. And this is where it gets really interesting now, because this next page is the Space Marine 2 Season Pass. This is the big question. This is what we've been asking ourselves now for a long time. So if we scroll all the way down, the description is really important here. I'm just going to increase it while we actually read this. It says, save money on additional content for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 with the Season Pass and receive armor, weapon, and champion cosmetics from your favorite Space Marine chapters through 4 phases. So 4 phases this season pass is going to cover. That's how I'm reading it now. So I think like one is going to be Ultramarines, maybe the next one could be Blood Angels, then Imperial
Salamanders,
Fist,
bro.
Angels.
Salamanders.
I'm just putting ideas out there, but I think that's what it's going to do. Content can be downloaded from the store or in-game upon release. The season pass is included in the Ultra Edition and Gold Edition. Requires the base game of Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 to play. But the really thing is now, we've got the cosmetic pack and more information added to this bit. So this is included in the season pass right here. So if we click on this and we go all the way down, I'm just gonna have to enter my date of birth real quick. Well, not my date of birth. I'm gonna enter false details. Perjury rack is being caught live. I wasn't born in the 1990s. I wish I was.
Mr. Bruce, please don't tell me you're leaving us on Hellmire. I just enlisted after hearing of your missions, and I am but a rookie, losing heavily and dying regularly. Oh, are you saying you're fighting? Did you say Hellmire? Hellmire. I'm not flying to Hellmire, bro. You're on your own. I love you and all. Good luck. I will tell your grandma that you fought and you died like a true warrior. But it is what it is. You will probably get ripped in half, and nobody will ever find the body of your diver. My bad.
Wish I was young. But as you can see here now, this is something that we've already gone over. So this is the cosmetic pack for the Ultramarine successors. You get the Doom Eagles, the Genesis chapter, if I show more, the Libertators, the Nova Marines, the Praetors of Orifice, the Sides of the Emperor, the Iron Helms, the Tome Keepers, the Void Tridents, Castellans of the Rift, the Brazen Consoles, and the Hawk Lords. And we get to see some pretty cool images of these as well. Again, on the screen if you want to. If you're watching, if you're listening, they're on the screen right now. You can see it: the Castlans of the Rift and the Genesis chapter, the Praetors of Orifice there, the Sides of the Emperor, the Void Tridents, the Libertators, the Nova Marines are there.
Boogity, what's up?
What's it? The Iron Wolves, did I say, or something like that? And the Shadow. The pink ones, aka Fulgrim's lot, but they're not Fulgrim's lot. But this is basically showing you what you're getting in that pack. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and this is new, this is the big thing.
I'm going to be playing
the
Sniper.
Champions pack, and I'm surprised to see this right now because potentially this could hint at bigger things coming, a part of like cosmetics and maybe even characters. And this is it. This is the big thing. This is the Ultramarines champion pack. So it's confirmed that it's an Ultramarines champion pack. And this is the first time I've ever seen this. And I'm just going to put the image up in the background right now because that is 4th Company. The cool armor, that's looking like what you get a part of this champions pack. All the green, all the... I don't know, all the flair, is that the right way to use this? But the thing that really sticks out to me in this is 4th Company, they've gone out their way to make 4th Company. And 4th Company is very, very famous with the Ultramarines because it's led by a certain captain.
Yes, Boogity, 100%.
And that captain is Uriel Ventress. And we know Uriel Ventress has a tabletop model. He's renowned without the Imperium. So I'm wondering, maybe... is Uriel Ventress going to be in this game? Maybe you can play as Uriel Ventress and just, I don't know, co-op operations, maybe a PvP skin, maybe in the actual single player itself. But there we go. That is confirmation of this Champions pack. And it says right here.
I just noticed that the glasses are pushing his face right here. I wonder how annoying that gets over time. Is mine? No, mine is not. Like, it's close though.
In the description, honor your chapter-proud martial heritage with the Ultramarines Champion Pack, granting you a unique full-body power armor skin and heavy bolter skin featuring the colors and iconography of the Warriors of Ultramar. It doesn't mention 4th Company, but green is 4th Company if you know the Codex Astartes, which of course the Ultramarines follow. This cosmetic DLC can only be equipped in the game's operations and Eternal War modes. So... bit of confirmation there as well that co-op operations, of course, we know we can customize our characters, but there's been a lot of talk, are we only going to be playing as Space Marines? Can't we customize ourselves in PvP? To me, that Eternal War mode being added there means you can customize yourself. So you are going to be able to play as like Black Templars, Imperial Fists, Raven Guards, etc., etc., etc. It's not just going to be a bonk standard Ultramarine skin. If they're saying you can play it in Eternal War mode, then yes, you can play as this guy in the Eternal War mode. I love it. I think it looks great. I can't wait to see more of this. And yeah.
This bloody bastard is a good content creator, mate.
It's kind of surprising that they haven't covered this themselves in newsletters and stuff, but you have to stumble on this over on the Xbox site. I really hope they put out a post about this and go into more detail with this, because I'd love to get this information from the developers themselves rather than a random Xbox site who probably doesn't really know everything there is to know about this game. So developers, if we can, please put out a post or something.
Anything else
and
here?
maybe you want to buy the game once it's out.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, that was interesting. Let's check this out, bro.
Hello and welcome to Space Marine 2. Hope you are well. I just got back from Gamescom and we're going to do another video. I wanted to... No, that's the wrong tab, Scott. I wanted to unlock the Iron Warriors.
Oh my god.
And I have done that.
Oh my
god. It's all ready to go. And I was hoping it'd be like a nice silver, like a really like iconic sort of the bronze on the Iron Warriors. But yeah, I haven't got it to look good. I just can't do it. The emblems are correct. I think the shoulder pads are okay. Even the bronze just doesn't look right. The color doesn't look right. This is the color they say to use. It doesn't look right in any way to me.
Is there no salamander?
The preview build of the game potentially. I feel like this grey's slightly better. We could go for like an iron hand. I don't know. What color's best?
Is there no salamander?
Maybe lead belcher, which is the right. Is that the right color? That's DLC. That does look probably the best option in terms of Iron Warriors. Even this color, which I've worked out, the Astartes like these are starters where you can customize individual parts.
Oh my god.
Potentially, you can just have a Night Lord looking Alpha Legion. Which
There is salamanders.
I don't get that. I do not get it. That's how it's going to work. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. No. Let's go for the skull, I guess. Yeah, not a fan of that at all. Also, I wanted to know in the comments, what are you guys most excited for when it comes to this game? Are you going to be checking out PvP? As we know, there's only 6 PvP missions. Can you imagine yourself... I mean, you've seen 2 of the missions multiple times now. Can you imagine yourself playing these over and over again? Be honest, in the comments, let me know. Are you excited for PvP? I gotta go for the Bionic Arm.
Of course.
Right. So that's a good silver. I want that silver over all of it. But yeah, it's not quite happening. Again, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to put Iron Warriors in the title.
Next month.
I may just do it anyway and just be like, screw it. But
Space Marines
it just does not look right in any way. We are going to be running with the auto bolt rifle.
Let me see it.
I honestly cannot thank you guys enough for your support so far on this. I guess it takes a little bit longer to do customization and stuff like this with the controller, but yeah, it's not a massive issue, is it? Let's be honest.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Good. Bulwark's gonna look very good.
Switch back, bro.
Definitely.
Come on. Yes.
I guess the green is a little bit similar to the Dark Angels, a little bit lighter, of course. And of course, there is definitely, again, customization to the face for a salamander is very, very distinct.
Yeah, so do it.
I'm guessing you guys probably worked this out already, but the Ultramarine is being used as like the base model, and then we're sort of just customizing the colors, basically. Again, I would really like some face options. The salamanders have a very, very distinct look.
Yeah.
The Blood Angels do as well. Space Wolves do. I think it'd be really cool to have more like custom faces in the game. And it's definitely something I've noticed that I would like changed. That's kind of cool. So the backpack is actually all black. I kind of like that. It's a really nice green, actually.
It is a really nice green, yeah.
Get any stuff you guys want to see? There's been a lot of people commenting saying about the Death Watch stuff.
Oh my God, show me this.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. We're good to go. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? Let's go for this helmet.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so close. One more. Oh, that is gorgeous. One more mission. If we succeed, a big if, we unlock a new shoulder pad. And this one as well.
That looks so good, dude.
Why?
My nipples! My nipples!
Want to keep that look?
My nipples, bro! Oh my God, he looks sick.
So good.
Woo!
Have you used this one yet?
Nah, this is too much for me, bro.
Again, there's so much more room.
Forget nipples, my pee-pee, says Zinni.
More parts as well. More customization. I would love to see more. I'm sure they are. I have a distinct feeling this game's going to do very well. I normally get a sense through the hype of my videos, through the feeling I get with the game. I think this game's going to do very well. Look at my baby. He is ready. I love the physics with the seals. Small things like that. Mwah. Perfect.
1 second, chat. Okay, let's take a look. Look at Vulcan, bro. Look at Vulcan, bro. He is a savage, bro. That is full-on savage, bro. What is their sign? Salamanders. Yeah, look at the sign too, man. Nah, this is the best, bro. Easily the best. Pip's desk is about to start rising. Says 10% Tuesdays have patches, so no more patches on Tuesday. Got it. That's why we're looking into the future here. Take a look at this. Nah, this is wild though. This is actually wild.
Right, let's begin. I just realised I have no idea how to block a parry. Oh boy.
Along a corridor toward the astropathic relay. We are inserting you near a bridge held by the...
See how it looks.
Keep going. The controller might honestly feel more natural for me. Potentially. Potentially. I know it's blasphemy. I know. Oh, how do you change weapons?
Strategic point marked.
So down on the D-pad.
Bro, like, everything looks so smooth, bro.
Very late parry.
Oh my god!
High priority turret. Eliminate. Iron Halo online.
Oh boy. Spores. Oh! And they got.
Engaging elite countermeasures.
Oh, why would you waste that, bro? Lock in.
Can I turn the shield off? I can, yeah. That's actually pretty useful.
I don't know. Ace, I'm gonna have to try the game out and feel it out and see how it goes from there.
And my eBay's popping off. Oh, hello. What are you doing in here? So if I want to do like a melee hit.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Enhanced tactic ready.
I won. Okay, sweet. So, learning as we go. Impact. Don't mind if I do.
See, what is mind-blowing
moving,
about
guys.
this game is usually when you play games like this, like even if you take the first Descendant and you're just running around the mission, the world is so dead. The world here looks more like the Remnant 2 world, where everything seems to be alive and there's like something everywhere that is interesting, and visually it's just so good.
Let's destroy all the furniture in the building. Whoops. This doesn't break. This is solid oak.
Like, see what I mean? Like, look around right here. Like, this is a good example, right? Like, there's fire here. You see some explosions in the fire. Like, all of these things are detailed. Like, you can see that nothing is just there just to be there. You know? Like, everything serves a purpose in a way. It looks like people live there. Yeah, great thing. Yeah, great. Well worded. Highly immersive. Yeah.
God knows where that went. Oh, I locked onto it. Oh, okay.
Look, he's staggered.
You can do it on PC as well. I'm gonna get like 15 million emails from eBay. What did I buy?
I will do that then for sure. As I said, we are gonna do probably a lore stream for Space Marines 2 in the next few days. Now that there's no content for Helldivers 2, for sure.
So the text later.
I agree, FaZe, yeah. Look how beautiful everything is.
Nonsense. Good spirits inspire us all, and there are no finer in the company than yours. Then let us spread our cheer to the
We're being very friendly with each other. Uh-oh.
Oh! Boom!
Stop it. Is it me or am I playing better with the controller? Why is this happening? No, I am pretty experienced with the heavy. And I'm sure me saying that's probably going to screw it up, but... Ah, what the hell?
Yo, my boy's getting clapped!
Is he dead? Good.
Execute him. Yeah. Yeah, tear his fucking head off, man.
Rather cheeky. Yeah, I'm running a bit
Yes,
low on
I did,
ammo
Quan.
right now. You can't block that, Scott. Good try that.
Oh, we're back. We're good.
Yeah. Once I get used to the controls, obviously feels at the moment a bit alien to me, which is to be expected. Oh, you can feel it through the triggers. Ooh. Yeah, they use the dual sense quite nice.
All the Space Marines do, but just not spaghetti, noodles, Helldivers fun. Sorry, this won't last, even though it like World Wars Z vibe. Well, it doesn't have to, right? Like, that's the thing. What people keep saying is that like Helldivers 2 is different kind of fun, and that's true. It's not the same. It's for different kind of people. If you like upgrading your gear, making more immersive builds and unlocking perks and customizing your characters, and if you enjoy PvP, then you're gonna be playing this game. If you like what you have right now in Helldivers 2, you're gonna play Helldivers 2. It's gonna be, you know, two different styles, but in the same kind of way, because you're still killing aliens. So for the people that want the power fantasy, they're gonna be playing this game. For the people that don't want the power fantasy and prefer that kind of fun that is in Helldivers 2 right now, they're gonna be playing that game. But the reality is, currently, there's a reason that, you know, streams where we just watch these videos, people stick around and watch them because they're excited about the game. And also, you know, there's nothing new happening in Helldivers 2. And if Escalation of Freedom was the biggest update, all that is left is just to do the same missions over and over again, right? And that's the whole point. Like, this whole argument of how replayable is it gonna be? Let's be honest, like, how replayable is Helldivers 2, right? You play it for the fun of it. So if you enjoy that kind of fun more than this kind of fun, yeah, you're gonna go back to it. For me, having PvP in a game is always a huge dub. So I'm definitely gonna be playing Space Marines 2 as it comes out, and I'll definitely play Helldivers 2 when there's something new, you know?
I know not everyone likes the vibration. I'm sure, again, you can turn it off in the options. I'm sure that's completely fine. Whee! Anyone down here? No, surprisingly quiet. Do I ever go back here? Have I ever been back here before? I have not.
But that's the thing, right? Like, I see what you're saying, Red, and I agree. Like, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Who cares what the game is or who says what? Like, if you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, you do enjoy it. And that's the thing. I think that a lot of the times people should just do whatever they feel like. Like, if you feel like you want to do something, and don't listen to anyone, just enjoy the game. One thing I would advise, though, in general, is that when the new game is coming out that is so you know, awaited, is it worth trying out? Yes, because I in general think that gaming is a very cheap form of a hobby. You pay like 40, 50, even if it's $100, and if you get like 300-400 hours of entertainment from the $100, you will never find another hobby where you pay $100 and you get 400 hours of like entertainment or value in general. So yes, while on paper you look at it and it costs a lot, let's say $75 or whatever, if you get a few hundred hours from it, it's well more than paid off. You know what I mean? I've always looked at it that way. You can go to outside to a concert or to a club or whatever and easily spend a few $100 for like 4 or 5 hours of entertainment and come back home with a headache in the morning. You see what I mean? So it's I know that people, and I'm not trying to tell you to buy the game or whatever. If you don't like the world, don't buy the game. But in general, there are a lot of people that like stick with only one game. And what happens when you do that, and I've been one of those people, is you will get eventually burned out. And once you get burned out and you still keep pushing yourself to play that said game, you will start hating the game. And at that point, it's not even the game's fault, because it's obvious that the game is not adding anything new for a while, but you still push yourself to play the game over and over and over and over again, which then results in the fact that you just don't enjoy the game anymore, which means you're burned out. And if you keep pushing yourself while you're burned out, you start hating the game. And that's why I always advise, even for mental health, like, just try new things. Always try new things. Don't stick with one thing that annoys you. That's like literally like a toxic relationship.
Look at the views in this game, man.
Exactly, Cheese. Exactly.
There's ammo behind this door.
Cover my reload. Xenos infestation advancing.
Oh boy. Get some ammo quickly.
And you have these in every community, right? Like in the D2 community, you had people that, you know, God forbid you said something about the game and they would literally attack you. Like, I've had people like leave the Discord because I've said something and then talk behind my back and all that kind of shit, that all he does is like, you know, criticize and complain and whatever. And everything I literally told him came true. I told him the game's gonna die after the last expansion if you guys keep playing the shit and don't say anything and don't voice your opinions, and they were, you know, mad at me and laughed at me. And guess what? Everybody, the game's done. The game's pretty much done. That's it. Even the CEO, the CCO, everybody left the game, deleted their Twitters, whatever. They said there's not going to be any new expansions anymore. Boom. They just sold you the final cut of the pie and they bounced. And that was obvious, but people didn't want to see it. And that only happens when you start fighting for something that you don't understand and you're just dying on a hill for no reason. There is no reason to die on a hill of $1 billion company. You have to look out of the box, see out of the box, be honest with yourself, and say it as it is. The truth is always better. It's always better. It might be tougher. It might be the harder way. It might bring you some intense situations, but it's always better to say the truth. So instead of lying to you and coping about something that is literally untrue, you should just grow up and say the truth. You know, that's what it is. And I feel like, look, Space Marine comes out and there's going to be some dog shit decisions. I'm going to be the first one to call it out. I always will, because I value you guys as a community more than the game. And I always will. And that's how I've been always. And if I get shit for it, I get shit for it. You know, I don't care that much. I don't care about other people's opinions that much, because if I had listened to other people's opinions through my life, I wouldn't be doing what I love to do, and I wouldn't have the life that I have. So I always say this, and I truly believe this. Every single one of you guys that is watching this, all of you guys that have a dream or something that you're thinking about or you want to do, every single one of you has 100% has the potential to do so. There's only a few things that can really stop you. One is you doubting yourself and the fear of success. The second is you should always remember that comparison is the thief of joy. And the third is you should not let other people's opinions affect what you do in your daily life. Unless you're hurting anyone, then that's a different story. But if you're not hurting anyone and you're not doing evil, you should always do what you want to do. And especially if you're chasing something, it's very normal for people to misunderstand you because you're chasing something while they're not, you know?
So now my quickly. Still one there? Yeah. Oh boy, they're all coming. Grab the ammo! Run away!
Oh, come on. It's getting intense. There you go. There you go. Why are you missing? Lock in. There you go. Boom, boom. There you go. You're out of ammo. Swap. You overheated your gun. Reach.
That's a big ass wave.
Execute Iron Halo tactics.
With space games, I play this a lot. People compare the likes of Animus to Starfield to Star Citizen. They're all enjoyable and different in other ways. Just play them all. I agree. I'm going back to Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo. But track record is spotty to say the least.
That's a very good idea.
This looks incredible.
That's a very good idea. Ah! A little late block, but we blocked it. It was very dark over there. Let's try and take this one out. Get the armor back.
Oh my god.
Xenos eradication complete.
Could have gone slightly better. That was a pretty big wave, to be fair. Can I pick up these grenades, please? There you go.
Additional supplies.
Don't
secure.
ignore me. Oh. Can we do it for you? Sometimes they get a little bit lazy, Gaio. What can I say?
That looks incredible.
High priority turret eliminated.
I'm not sure if I like. I'm not sure if I like the down on the D-pad being the.
Fresh magazine.
Oh, that reload was so
Being the
smooth. Look at the reload.
I'm not sure if I like the down on the D-pad being the.
Fresh magazine.
Being the weapon.
That reload was smooth.
I feel like my finger has to move quite a bit. In a panic, it could be an issue. Bro!
The
I did
movement,
not expect.
you know what's really well done? Like you feel like a space marine, like the heavy movement and like doom, doom, doom. Like it's very cool. It's very, very cool.
The 13th of August, I would have been like 55 hours into Space Marine 2. Oh, I feel very, 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 very lucky. I hope you guys have enjoyed the journey as well, though. Yeah, I feel like I've cheated. I believe I'm going to lose my save, which again is fine.
Your battle awareness is
I feel very, very lucky to be in a position where we can play a game that I'm this excited for this early and this much. I feel very, very lucky.
understood.
My battle awareness would be less effective without your Horsemen's Valiance.
We make a good team.
I must admit, I wouldn't mind a bit more tension between the groups sometimes. They can get on very well.
Ooh, that's a grenade.
But,
that's an elite.
Fun to be hostile as well.
Ready for next encounter.
The roll is so effective.
War gear acquired.
Yeah, you can break shit and fight grenades and ammo, by the way.
Let's do it. Ironically, I've done this level for a couple of days, actually. Feel a bit out of practice.
I know, right, Font?
On site. Sourcing demolition war gear.
What's that sound for?
Does not store explosives to codex.
There is a plasma cannon, I'm pretty sure.
Locate enough to demolish the bridge.
Just hoping. Pick up the bombs and leave. Alright?
Looks incredible.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, I agree, Skull. I agree.
Explosive payload insufficient.
Pick up the bomb quickly.
Additional war gear.
Is it free? Of course it's free. Of course it is. For some reason the AI just doesn't help me.
Good night,
as well.
Ramirez.
I know. I've got to do all the heavy lifting. No idea how many waves we're going to go against. At least we look good.
Charge primed.
Is there anything else that is interesting here for now? Okay, chat, I think that's it for me today. We don't have any patch, but listen up. We are going to be doing a lore stream for sure. I'm going to order some good food, put it in front of me here, and we're just going to watch for a few hours. We're going to go through the lore. We'll see when that happens. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that, but I'm definitely going to do that with you guys. It should be a really, really good time. We also have some good plans for Space Marines as it's launching, so I will keep you guys updated about that. Thank you so much for showing up. Appreciate you guys. Unfortunately, we did not get any updates. Very heartbreaking, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna get back to making content, working on some videos for you guys, all that kind of stuff. As I said, we got some plans that I'm going over. In 2 days, we are gonna be streaming the new update of the first Descendant, so I will see you guys there. Appreciate you guys being here today. I really, really do. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. Always remember, keep your mental positive, guys. Hopefully Helldivers 2 gets better soon. And if not, we got the Space Marines right around the corner. And then with time, Helldivers 2 will get better. I believe in that. Hopefully that will happen in the near future more than in the further future. So we'll see how it goes. Once again, thank you so much for the love and support. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. As always, stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one. Love you all. Take care.